Yo, we back with another edition of the best podcast you never heard of. This is the Conceited Nobody titled at episode 195. I'm not quite sure. I asked a few times what episode we is on. Nobody responded. You already know who I am. So Taurus, a.k.a. Dark Skin Thanos, a.k.a. Fan of Facts, a.k.a. Heartthrob Harrison, a.k.a. The Commodity. Do I stop there or do I keep going? I take nobody.
Keep going.
AKA Mr. Ruggedly Handsome, AKA my mama's last. Shout out to Suge for beating me 3 minutes. Can you imagine? I was beat to earth 3 minutes by my brother. Anyway, we about to have another fantastic show. To my right, we got the man of the hour. Saad came in here today bearing gifts. How you feeling though?
Hey man, it's a classic moment right now.
It's a classic moment.
I'm full of shit.
Pause.
I say, Paul, you can call me a faggot. Not talking to me for 2 months.
I wasn't going that day.
How would they feel about
I
that?
wasn't going. But no,
Yeah.
we rolling. It's a
You
good
already
day.
know. Another fantastic day. And to the left, we got the human personification of penny candy.
That's right, nigga.
Nigga, look.
Everybody love it, nigga. There you go, motherfucking penny candy. Say that shit, G. Say that shit, gang. Penny candy, nigga.
Hey, he look like the fucking the I'm trying to think what.
I look like the nigga that somebody bitch be want to fuck. Like, ooh, I'm gonna fuck that nigga in that green. I'll be like, baby, I'm right here.
But not green.
What you say?
Definitely
No, I'm
say
saying he
green.
look like the Tootsie Roll and shit that you rarely get, and you be excited to get it.
That's right, nigga. That's there you go, nigga. Yes. When I whip out this 2-inch killer on the bitch, they be like, ooh. After they stop laughing, them hoes be amazed.
The 1-inch killer.
2-inch killer, nigga.
You already hear.
Yeah, I got a micro penis.
Nah, I wasn't gonna say that. I'm about to say that the name of what you look like is not what we mean you to be, but you look like one of them fruities packing. You know the little candies, little penny candies.
Yeah, fuck what you niggas mean. I
That's
know how to take it.
You like the green
That's
apple.
what's wrong with people in the world now. They don't know how to fucking take this shit.
I didn't say, no, look, I didn't say you didn't put it together. You laid to the bone like a Detroit player.
Nigga, I'm sharp,
Half
nigga.
is full.
That's right, nigga. Niggas don't know about being sharp, nigga.
You sharp,
When was the last time a nigga told you was sharp, Taurus?
I remember. I thought I was sharp. It was
I
sharp.
refrain from talking to 70-year-olds and shit.
You sharp, boy.
I'm indulged
That's
in
an old
life.
man. Boy, you sharp.
I'm glad we got the.
Talk to 70-year-old niggas.
That bothers my cool. It takes my cool down just a tad bit. We are having technical difficulties as far as the mics go, but we are definitely going video.
Okay.
How you doing, Ozier?
I'm just, I ain't give my motherfucking sound effect.
Hold on, because it's coming.
It's coming. I know you down on the mic and shit, but I expect you at least to come up with the alley-oop.
Hey, no, it's okay. We just trying to, make it happen. Well, we just checking in on you before.
My whoop don't sound good.
No, it's coming.
I am in agreement to that, but just keep it going.
I mean, I could be like, hold on.
I
can't wait to play.
That's getting better, nigga.
Listen. I'm not here to dispute.
You fucking pain in your past life or some shit, nigga. Like, that shit be coming from your core.
I watched The Lion King a lot. Whoopi Goldberg was my favorite hyena. I forgot this ain't working, but
I used to want to fuck with you, Goldberg.
What?
You said what?
I used to want to
There's
fuck
some
with
girls
Goldberg.
out here watching this, man.
Whoopi Goldberg is definitely underrated.
Yeah, we ain't about to act like she no motherfucking, like, she wasn't no nice time back in the day.
She wasn't a nice time. I said she was underrated. I wouldn't go that far. I always say that she
was a good, solid ass folk.
we overrated Whoopi Goldberg ugly.
I'm not gonna say she the ugliest person.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that wasn't nothing that.
Nobody fantasized.
You said solid folk.
I think it's just because, like, man, like, just the, nah, she ain't no pussy ace though, nigga. She ain't like,
A 22-year-old Whoopi probably was a good 6. Because I'm going to tell you, man.
based on the times, yeah, fucking 70s and shit.
Listen, if you
No,
can find a
you can't
picture of
agree.
Whoopi when she was younger, I guarantee you she wasn't as ugly as she is when she older.
Yeah, I didn't think Whoopi was ugly.
Her disheveled, that's correct. Her disheveled looking color purple made her You know what I'm saying? It all happened when Sugar Avery said, "You show is ugly."
She put that on. Boom.
Just like in Jumpin' Jack Flash, though, man.
Nobody wanted to fuck her in that phone.
Said that.
That's right.
There you go. The motherfucking barn was tearing her up. To my left, immediate left, we got, without much further ado, the man who makes shit shake. I always say that him and Juvie be having the most going on. They all got some shit shaking. First, we gotta say shout out to Juvie. He out in Vegas making noise out there sparring and shit.
Canelo Jam.
For anybody who keep up with boxing, he's supposed to get some work with Oscar Valdez. That's a high quality fighter who's definitely fighting. Shakur Stevens, I think, in April. I hope Javar gets some good work. Javar is being the epitome of resilience. He's not been getting the action that he, I don't want to say deserve, because I hate entitlement, but I feel like he's entitled to more than what's going on. But hey,
Stay ready, though.
stay ready. So shout out to Juvie, and to my immediate left, without much further ado, the greatest intro in podcast history, past, present, and future. You already know who it is.
It's your boy, Jason Ritchie, a.k.a. Go Jason, a.k.a. Vanessa Williams, a.k.a. Send me the cash on Cash App if you got it, motherfucker. A.k.a. Marty McHigh, a.k.a. send me your favorite throw to the Latino people, a.k.a. Andrew P. Richard, a.k.a. Drew P. Dick, a.k.a. your new favorite comedian, niggas. How y'all doing?
We're doing fantastic. The best aside,
Let me get a lighter.
what's the best name in that intro? Pop quiz.
Say what?
I asked him what's the best name in that intro.
Marty something. Cause I don't know who Marty is.
You know Drew B. Dick.
No, nigga, Andrew P. Richardson. Okay, Andrew P. Richard. Hey.
Drew P. Dick.
Drew B. That's the funniest one to me, man. That's the funniest one to me, man. Hey, I'ma steal that swag, nigga. You gonna pop up on a t-shirt that say Drew B.
They
Dick.
call me Latrell Spraywell also too.
This nigga don't stop. This nigga don't stop. Hey, but we about to have a fantastic show. We have a plethora of topics on deck.
It's always a fantastic show.
Definitely.
When these motherfuckers in the building.
First off, let's get this shit off with announcement. Are we announcing?
It's official.
Cool.
It's official.
Go ahead and talk about it.
Hey, it's official, nigga. I'm doing the show. I'm throwing the comedy show, nigga. I'm producing the show
Okay.
at Joker's downtown Indianapolis. So we in the heart of the city with it. Alright?
That's
So
what's up.
I need everybody to fucking bring their people out. Everybody to come. It's on a Saturday. No excuses. April 30th. April 30th.
And where can they purchase tickets at?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nigga.
this is the team.
At the door.
There you go.
He the only real nigga. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, I was still in
Yeah, he picked my ticket.
tickets
But
at the
side,
door.
though.
Tickets at the door, and we'll probably have them on some sort of Eventbrite or something like that, just to make it easier for a lot of people. But
Big ass
I'll probably
mic.
try to provide some sort of discount if possible, like we can do it like that. But yes, nigga, it's official.
Discounted like if what?
Like online or something like that, But yes, nigga,
This
it's
is
going
April
down.
the 30th.
It's going down at Joker's Indy in the Tapson Dog building next to what is that? Tiki Bob's.
We got online.
Bob Tiki, if you just
That's
bringing in
TBD. T.I. might show up.
He ain't got nothing else to do. This time to get him. This is time to get him. Hey, you leave a pig.
Keyword TCKPodcast for a discount.
TCK is gonna definitely be in the building that day. So if you under the sound of our voices, nigga, come through, meet us live, chop it up, and laugh your ass off above all else.
Keeping me our mascot.
It's drink. No.
Everybody need a mascot that's a real nigga. They need a person who's gonna say shit that don't want to be said, okay? I can't help it, these niggas is
Lime
it's
green.
like not true to themselves. They don't want to see
They
their
really
movies.
think he be saying some shit.
They don't
that's
be wanting to
groundbreaking.
motherfucking.
He's
Nigga,
like
I'm
this in real
groundbreaking when I
life.
walk on the ground, nigga.
Bars. I can tell you been smoking reefer. You're never that creative.
Nigga, what you living your 500-pound life, nigga? This nigga said when I'm
Green
bringing
light.
Nigga,
This nigga
I come through like gorilla feet.
He's
Don't nobody want your punk ass bike,
Hey,
Joker.
hey.
Nigga, anything is
Same
profound
character.
when you say it forwards and backwards.
Definitely. But April the 30th, the show will be on and popping. Is Jason and to be determined.
You know for sure Lance gonna be in town.
Shout out to Lance.
Comedy album just dropped. too.
Definitely. What's the title of that?
This isn't an act.
Where can we talk? Cause I ain't.
This is not an act. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, all the streaming platforms.
Shout out to Lance. I definitely will be listening at work tomorrow. Immediately here in the present. I'm definitely proud of you for getting that set up. Because I know it's going to be a hell of a show. I know that we're not going to talk about if it's a success that you can get the building. I know that you're going to get the building. And it's going to lead to bigger and better things. If it's somebody, man, who should have been had something like this going on, to me, it's you. Somebody who above average comedian. Fuck above average, a fantastic comedian. Like I said, I'm not saying this come close to the situation. I'm saying it because I'm an actual fan of not only you, but stand-up comedy. So when I watch you work, I watch it with a different eye. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I accept that your critiques, you know what I mean? Because you hard on it. Because you're a true fan.
Yeah. I watched like the mannerism, the delivery, you know what I'm saying, the level of comfort, how people interact with the crowd. And and the self-awareness, it's like I can see it all and shit, and that's what bothers me when you don't have your Netflix 4 special deal, and Dave Chappelle's on his 10th one. Shout out to Dave, and I feel the same way about Javar too, though. So everything always comes together when it's supposed to. So next up is definitely Javar getting this shit cracking like it's supposed to be. Again, we do have a plethora of topics. We're going to kick it off with the hot topic. I don't do that. We're going to kick this off with the hot topic. What's going on in the media right now, which is that Ukraine shit. We know.
They had hit him with a Shannon Sharp real quick. Don't do
because that's the computer that fucked something up.
Can't sit here.
You skip.
Can't sit. I'm like, damn.
Y'all thoughts, man. This is definitely not a political show, but we do touch on different topics right now. The hot topic right now is the Ukraine situation. I don't know what we want to call it. We want to call it the resistance, the war, the Western media advocated
Invasion.
Invasion. We go for the
The
Ukraine
West is
invasion.
invasion.
What is it?
East.
Yeah, what's happening?
West is invasion east. West is invading the east. Ukraine is like the old territory that they used to occupy when the USSR was around. So it's like they're starting back over. You ever beat Mario and you lose the memory disk? You gotta start the levels over. That's what Russia
Real niggas play Mario. We have memory disc.
Yeah, you do. Then you have to have the little
Whenever
memory thing
you
on Nintendo
start all the way
64.
back
On Nintendo, it was a fucking password, nigga.
Hey, whatever it is, Russia's running it back.
Yeah.
We're gonna take Ukraine. We're gonna move over piece by piece. That's what's happening. They're taking it back. Why not?
First off, Ukraine wasn't occupied. It was part of the USSR.
That's what I mean. Like,
Okay.
But, I mean,
Yeah.
in sense, they got the freedom. But you know what I mean? Like, so, hey, we're taking them back. I mean, at this point, there's really nothing you can do about it.
And why they killing people over it?
Killing people, just gotta get out the way.
You know the crazy
If you
part,
get hit
though,
by a bullet, nigga, you should have been at home.
We
watching
told
TV.
you we was busting.
Yeah, we're taking the spot. They told them they was taking the spot. They was on the border for a minute. We're gonna take the country back. We need it.
First off, shout out to my homeboy Chris. Shout out to Chris. He's a career Army guy, a very intelligent person. Me and him had these discussions. I was trying not to talk about it because I don't like get swept up in the fervor. You see, you get on social media, you see everybody talking about Ukraine. And I'm telling you, man, when stuff start getting supported by athletes, when you see these goofy athletes talking about they stand in the front row, like I think I'm not in training camp usage Vitaly Lomachenko, these motherfuckers out here talk with guns. You know what I'm saying? They talking about we gonna stand with the resistance. You've been fighting your whole career as a boxer. You're not out there. That's why I know it ain't real. You know what I'm saying? But me and Chris had a discussion. We talked for probably about 30 minutes about this shit, and he's way more versed in the details. Like he know people I don't know. He has perspective I don't have. But my general perspective is that it's another hoax. I don't know exactly who's playing it. Well, if it go how Chris said it go and they end up getting Putin out of there, it's world banker type shit. They playing with the money. They done devalue the Russian dollar. They said it's less than an American penny. I tell him that all the particulars we get is from the Western media. Now, when we in America, so they gonna tell you shit to make, you know what I'm saying, to fit their agenda. So I always tell people that I don't believe shit on TV. Nothing. I don't believe shit on TV. That's why I sent y'all that video that Corey said he sent with a little boy climbing on the fence and it's like fake water, because they can manufacture truth. It's something with NATO. Ukraine was trying to join NATO, which I'm not. I don't know exactly. Anybody know what's going on with that? They were trying to join NATO. Anyway, the United States
what they wanted to join NATO, and then the problem is they wanted to join NATO because it was all cool because Russia was gonna let them just stay an independent sovereign territory, do their own thing. But once they was in talks with like NATO, Russia feel like by somebody being able to come to the Ukraine under the pretense of working with them, they would be able to sneak into Russia. They could just like walk over there and they would be like up for like, you know, like inside spies and shit. Cause since then, I think it was Tuesday, yesterday, America said all the Russian embassy people gotta leave the country. Cause now they consider spies. Cause it's like, Russia feel like that, you know, they already kind of align themselves with like China. So they kind of like the bastard kids that everybody else is like, we don't really fuck with them. So they know if you get too close to them, it ain't looking good for them. Because they know if you take down one, then the other one gotta fall.
And you talking about who?
Just the fucking world itself, aka America.
I just didn't understand. You said, what did you say about China?
That Russia is aligned with them.
Okay, yeah. And that's one of the points that I was raising with Chris, because Chris is in the United States military. He feels like that, I don't know, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I think that he feels like the United States or the European Union want them kind of problems with Russia and China, which I don't think they do. And I see it from a whole different scope than a lot of people. I don't want to say most or all, but it's some things that are going to happen as far as scripture concerned and stuff that leads me to believe that there's no way in the world that the United States is going to take down Russia and China. You brought up the point about Ukraine being basically neighbors to Russia. And the United States always puts on this front like they some kind of benevolent hero to the world. I don't know if y'all familiar with the Cuban Missile Crisis back in the old days. And it's I tell people all the time, this shit's a stage, it's a movie. It's just the same way they redid the Ghostbusters, the same way they did Ocean's 11. They twist and turn and add different characters, but it's still the same story. United States and Russia have been this big beefing, you know what I'm saying? The Cold War.
It's like a stalemate.
It's East versus West.
It was USSR. It was USSR then. But it's still the same character, the same entity, the same muscling and jostling around, where it's all a hoax, in my opinion, as far as like the seriousness of it.
You got to create an enemy, a bad guy.
You have
serious though. People dying.
Well, who you know died?
Go check Sean King's page. Okay.
Nigga, I don't think nobody's standing in that bitch like Tiananmen Square. That nigga is getting ran the fuck over.
This is my point. This is the point right here.
Hey, they over there fighting though. Right?
Hold on. This is the point right here though. Y'all all saying this because y'all saw some shit on TV.
No,
and hold on. I'm not gonna be ignorant and say that people not dying, but what does that mean? People dying. People are dying here all the time. I'm talking about. To my point, which with the Cuban Missile Crisis, the United States didn't want the USSR in bed with Cuba. Because Cuba's right there on the edge of fucking Florida, so it's a security concern. Yeah. So if we understand that, we have to understand why Russia don't want Ukraine in bed with the United States. You know what I'm saying? They being pimped. People act like, and first off, something that people really need to fucking hearken to the fact that Biden is making money hand over fist in Ukraine. Him and his son. His son has a lot of business interests in Ukraine, which was the topic of like far as the elections. You know what I'm saying? Where does it go from here and what does it mean to us? Again, I keep seeing people talking about it. We talking about it because it's a hot topic. It's not something we're talking about now unless somebody real get popped. You know what I'm saying? Like, where does it go and what's going on with it? Damn, I really lost my thought that I was trying to get to, but matter of fact, here it is real quick. How are people so concerned? I made a joke talking to my buddy earlier. I said, can you imagine? Like, everybody talking about we stand for Ukraine. Like, people in America, right? They talking about we stand for Ukraine. Can you imagine you sleep under the fucking a bridge here in Indianapolis? Somebody wake you up and say, hey man, we gotta help Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the compassion for the motherfucker next to you?
Yeah.
We have to be provoked by TV and shit to stay. Why we
saying-
can't help the motherfucker
I was
next to
saying
us?
when
So you saying you don't stand for Ukraine?
I don't sit for the motherfuckers.
yeah, I kind of
I don't know no Ukrainians who ever did nothing remarkable.
Ukraine.
My favorite.
I work with a girl from Ukraine every day.
My favorite thing that I've seen on this shit so far was the dude. I don't remember what country it was, but the motherfucker from the African nation, when they asked about the fucking Russian situation, that nigga laughed and walked off like, I ain't getting involved with that shit, nigga.
And that's the thing that people ain't talking about how they
NBA
mistreat. On everything.
NBA press.
On everything. That was the most Russell Westbrook response you could have had.
What?
Or him or James Harden. That's soft for James Harden. But
hold on. Do y'all know the craziest part though? Why some super crazy shit going on? Because some years ago, NATO talked the niggas into disarming all their nuclear weapons. They had the third largest stockpile in the world, the Ukraine. They had the third largest nuclear stockpile in the world. They had all the cards on the table. The niggas had all the low spades.
And they didn't get in there though.
Huh?
They didn't get in there.
And now when the shit hit the fan, they go like, bruh, like, I told my guy, I was like, that's the equivalent of like the alarm man telling you, bro, sell all your guns, get rid of all this shit. This alarm gonna be that shit. And then when you call, he's like, my nigga, this shit ain't gonna work for a few months.
They like, you bit the
smartest thing I ever heard.
They like, you bit the
I'm proud.
That
don't make sense, but it makes some
It's
sense.
definitely a bite the hand.
Growth.
Who fed you
Like
mentality?
You said what now?
So it's definitely seemed like nigga, you bit the hand who fed you, nigga, used to be us, nigga. And we still, nigga, I posted some
Because Russia left them alone all these years.
And
The
Ukraine.
niggas was
used to beat
surviving.
me,
They
nigga.
did in the Olympics.
Haven't feel the
back
beat,
check
nigga.
here.
They got a battery in their back on everything. They got a battery in their back, man. So how is this resolved? I wonder because it's like a motherfucker talking shit to you and shit because they big cousin came to visit for the weekend, not knowing that when this nigga leave and shit that you still gotta be in this neighborhood by your motherfucking self.
That was my cousin.
Oh yeah.
They get the right people to put pressure back on Russia, but it's like when you know somebody wants to whoop, they got a problem with somebody and they fighting. They you beat them up halfway. It's almost like dude in the bowling alley. Once you beat them up good enough, then you tell them, hey, chill. So China's gonna do that when Russia kind of gets what they want. It's gonna be like, hey, chill.
Is China gonna pull them back?
Yeah, but it's gonna be too late because they're gonna get their point across.
Just the
And
thing
then
though,
America's gonna fine them.
like how, and they keep talking to sanctions and shit. Like I didn't like.
Sanctions. Yeah.
So like, is Russia a superpower?
Yeah, but you can still sanction.
No, I'm asking, is they a superpower?
Yeah.
So
And
when
that's
did the
what we're building, too.
when do they like? When did the United States go for sanctions? When can the United States be?
You can't try to judge.
Yeah.
Nigga, we invented NATO, nigga.
Who's gonna arrest the police?
This what y'all need to do.
But that's my thing, like, yeah, I'm disgusted. But I understand, I see the big picture, because everybody think United States skirting. United States going to have hell to pay when the shit hit the fan. There's so many people that's going to ravage United States. They're going to spoil the hell out of the Babylonian place. Free Putin. I'm officially Team Russian.
I know one of my girls live in Russia, so pray for her.
You don't want to be.
Yeah, that she do.
That's crazy. I don't like how the common person being affected by it either. How they trying to get everybody turned against their system or Putin or whatever. They start talking about Putin incompetent. They start acting like he a recluse. Donald Trump said, King Trump said this wouldn't happen on my watch. And you have to wonder, like, how does everything go downhill soon as Joseph? Let's go, Brandon. How in the fuck? And then he gave up crack pipe and started World War III. That's fine.
Hey man, hey, gay Russian female lives matter, bro.
Russia's not a bad place.
We've been to Russia.
I mean, technically, my girl's Russian.
This nigga drinking
On a
half
military base.
This nigga drinking half a beer.
Nah, get into
Lost his goddamn mind.
If he would have said that shit, you would have got on his ass, nigga.
I know that. That's fucked up.
He said, I know though. For real though. She is from fucking Russia.
No, what everything you say sound like a lie.
Yeah, you say a
You
lot
told
of
her you
loud
went to
shit
college
like this
last week and shit, then you couldn't think what college you went to.
Well, that's come on, man.
DeVry.
You can't remember the
But yeah, what we got next? Recapping. Let's get on some let's get on to a different kind of war. Last week was the premiere of the 5th season of the, to me, acclaimed television series Snowfall. Is it?
Yeah.
Critically acclaimed television show Snowfall. This was the 5th season, the second one without Jonathan Singleton, who tapped out. I'm gonna run off with my rant real quick before I let y'all interject. I'm disappointed so far. Like all great shows, man, you wait for them to jump the shark, and I'm definitely not saying that Snowfall has jumped the proverbial shark, but it's off to a bad start. They lamping out the gate. I have a terrible, like my criticism directly with the writing. The writing is horrible. When I say horrible, I mean atrocious. They have characters that we all love. The characters of Franklin, Jerome, Avi. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and hit it right here just to break it down. First off, the thing I dislike first is seeing Franklin fly airplane. I don't know how much time has passed since season 4. I don't know how many classes he's taken. I don't know what the fuck has been going on.
It's not that hard to fly a plane.
Not on video games. Not on video games.
I mean, even if 6 months look like he could be fine.
Okay,
Fine,
hold on. I'm just gonna tell y'all how I view it.
I know, because you did that nigga took your eye.
That was my bad Franklin impression.
Let him finish the. Yeah.
No, my thing is that's one thing that stood out for me. How he just all of a sudden get this girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Historically, between the girl whose father, if I can't remember people's names, forgive me. The girl he killed her father. What was her name?
Yeah, well,
Megan.
The
He
girl.
just made up a name. He's like,
No,
That's Andre's daughter. That's Andre's daughter. The girl, her, then the girl who turned on him for Man or was Man Boy. He should, in reality, have a cautious feeling of the way he moved towards women. That would be logical if you were a good writer to have him to where he's distrusting of women. And we're pushing him to be more of a mama's boy or more closer to his aunt because he can't trust women on the outside. Here we are. He's with this woman who he's divulged all his business to. They living on their own. They got the crib. Like I said, I don't know how much time has passed. My major issue with her is this is a timepiece. So it should be 1985, 86 relevant, early to mid-80s. She is being personified by today's standards with the strong black woman shit, where she's about her business. I'm not saying it wasn't like this in the 80s, but on a high level it wasn't. The way she's pushing, the way she's assertive like that, I'm not saying women aren't like that today, but in the 80s it wasn't happening. They got fake weed on this show. My aesthetics is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I pay attention to this shit. But this is the part that really gets me with her. She's talking about affirmations. She's talking about burning sage. He said something about her burning sage. They said something about chakras, however you want to pronounce it. And then they mentioned the universe, as Jeremy like to refer to as Elohim. All of these are not 80s tropes. These were not conversations in the 80s. So again, this is what I mean by bad writing. You know what I'm saying? You mixing too much of today with this. Again, this is a period piece. Being that it's a period piece, they keep making themselves, they want to be too aware of that. And what I mean by that, they mentioned Tom Cruise on here. They mentioned the movie Aliens. It's like we know it's the 80s, so you don't have to say this shit. Just show me from the whole Lynn Bias shit at the draft party. That shit. Them talking about different strokes being canceled. It's things like this that just stand out to me where you young. You was 6 years old when this shit was happening. You was just born. Okay. Hold on, no. What's the point I'm missing? Tell me.
That they're trying to set the time period that
We know it's in the 80s.
This was
40 and up, but the rest of the
Well,
world, majority of the world is under 40.
Hold on.
Most of the world does not know.
Hold on.
Most of the world does not know. So
They don't know what.
some of those things. So even in like Narcos, they'll drop certain news articles from famous presidents speaking, and it's like even from I'm like, damn, okay, so that happened at this time.
So, but
It's like a marker, just to let
if you don't know that this was the crack era, then you shouldn't even be watching the show.
But what about the
But
20-year-olds?
Myers was an integral part
If
of
I'm
the
too
story.
young to
Well,
know,
hold
what
on.
about the 20-year-olds who don't know that these things merge?
But then, okay, listen. The way you showed that it's the 80s, just do 80s shit. You don't have to be over the top
That's
with your
gonna be
expression.
subtle
of
for
it.
those who don't know 80s.
That's
shit.
not subtle. If you watch TV and you can appreciate TV, you know that shit is like a
I get
fucking.
what you're saying.
The shit is out of place. It's like, hey,
But-
she has big titties, and you do the fake wink. You know what I'm saying?
But they need that sometimes.
No, they don't.
For
This-
kids who are too
Very
young
on
to
the
know
nose.
the
What you
jokes,
saying? Like,
they cater it to their crowd. I feel like this is
What crowd are they catering to?
the young dumb
20.
motherfucker.
And listen,
20-year-old.
I'm gonna tell you this: a great television show don't cater to nobody. A great television show just runs.
Yeah.
You know who?
But you
hold
just
on,
kind of
hold on.
picking shit though.
You said what?
You just kind of picking shit out the air, talking about they mentioning Tom Cruise, mentioning the 80s.
now he'll
Oh,
catch it because he's
no.
from, like.
But I'm
Oh, it's
saying
'cause I
that's
watched
like
TV.
somebody like right now talking about, man, I'm going to see Batman this week. I saw The Matrix. Nigga, that's right now. That's right now.
What point was it?
Cause that is people back then talking about shit that's relevant to them back then. It's relevant.
We'll be back.
So it's not about like saying that the proof is the 80s. It's about what people would say. Like
Okay.
Tom Cruise is something you talk
I
about.
call-
As far as
hey,
being
hey,
biased,
hey,
that
I'm
started the
old.
war on drugs.
I'm
Hey,
biased.
it's relevant, but it's bad writing.
That's
it's
what
not
I'm saying.
necessary.
That's what
That's all it is.
My
It is
point
necessary
is,
for some people.
my point.
They
No,
want what they,
Sesame Street. You want to watch Sesame Street? Go to PBS. I'm on
It's
FX. I don't
necessary
need
for those
dumb damn
who are
television.
Old enough now
Mentioning
to see
shit like
it,
aliens and Tom
but
Cruise,
don't
I don't think
know
that's dumbing it down.
No,
That's
you
just
know those two
context
things
right.
coincide.
It's dumbing it down because it's like you feel
It's
you
the
not.
how.
It's not flowing.
It's
It
the
don't
how.
flow. It's like it just pop out.
it's the how.
Exactly.
It's not the
But it's that's why I say it's like a flag. It's just they didn't last that long with the limb buyers or with the quick aliens. I caught that one, but it was just enough
Even,
for those to say aliens. Why would they?
but why,
and then somebody
how
was
would
too
that stick
young
out to somebody who never seen aliens? Because if you don't understand,
But you've heard of
if
something.
you don't, you of course everybody heard of a fucking
you-
alien, but
no,
they're not
no,
thinking
no,
Sigourney
no.
Weaver, the shit popping
Nah,
up.
you've heard of like
Have you ever seen aliens?
Alien versus
Yeah,
Predator
yeah.
is what they
You seen aliens?
huh?
You ain't never seen aliens.
Come on, man.
You seen Alien vs Predator? That's what he said.
So he
I've
ain't
seen
seen-
it.
he
I've
ain't seen
I got
Alien.
uncles your age, so my
Alright,
point
He
is,
ain't seen
Alright,
Alien.
I've seen them all.
Alien. You seen Alien?
I've seen them
No,
all.
one
it's
alien.
hard to believe
With
I ain't
the
saw
N
it.
and with the S, I've seen them all. That's not the point. The point is,
All the letters, nigga.
it connected it.
Nigga, fuck
It's
yeah.
just one thing to say. It's almost like showing 1986 as a subtitle. It just connects it for those who bring pop culture together. That's all they're doing.
Hold on. This
Trying to
is
grab more
my
of the
thing,
crowd.
and this is why I say this.
So
Why
why didn't they do that instead?
this is why I say it's bad writing. In previous seasons, they haven't done this. In previous seasons, they haven't done this. They haven't felt like they had to push it up on you to let you know. You just watch the way they dress. You watch the aesthetics and the background and shit. Another thing that I can't stand, Wanda's character.
Yeah.
They should have killed Wanda on a drug overdose. Because now they don't know what to do with her. They got her on the sex hotline. The most silly shit ever. The shit, like why? And you don't need comic relief. To that point, crackheads are funny by themselves without trying. We don't need them out here on sex lines. And then she clean. Like she has no purpose no more. She like, I can't get a job.
So that is her story arc, nigga. You about to see?
No, this is not a
her
character
life
arc.
arc.
So where do you go from here? She
There's
listen.
no
hold on.
go.
Let me tell you this real quick, because I'm gonna tell you how confused her character is and how the writing is terrible. She says that she want to go for a job, but they ain't gonna hire no ex-junkie. Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Don't say nothing." She said, "I have to because it's part of my recovery." To be honest, but then you ask this nigga repack so he can sell dope. The shit don't make fucking sense, man. Her character has no room to go, no room to grow, because she can't go back to being on crack. She can't go. They should have just wrote. Hold on, they should have just wrote her character off.
All I want to know is, ain't this the last season?
It has to be.
Because they ain't worried about going. They just like, all right, how do we end this? How do we tie this bitch off? How do we tie this loose end up?
Okay, and I got a couple more.
That's a
I
resolution.
took my notes and I'm just going off the top and freestyling.
They just need to close that story.
It's petty shit.
She gonna make it to them.
No, the other shit, no. What you said was valid about the,
Hold
like,
on. I'm not saying hood niggas don't make changes because y'all see Jeremy and his girl on a horse.
Nigga, I done rode horses before. What the fuck?
nigga.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Up on that
But I'm talking about this. It's just so far reaching for their characters.
Why?
Hold on.
Dramatization.
It's just so far. And then another part, they walk around Los Angeles with fucking fur coats on. In the daytime and shit, in the heat. Like, it's just subtle shit that just fucking bother me.
They dumb
It's
niggas.
not-
Come on, man. We can chop it up to them being dumb
It's-
niggas for money.
They got pictures of goofy niggas doing that shit back
Now,
then.
at the club, they was in the club, nigga. They went outside, shit, the goddamn corner store. So I have a problem. I don't know where the fuck Franklin parents at. Reed came in here on some Terminator shit.
You know where his daddy at.
Yeah, he might be dead.
And I don't know that no more because his
But
mother
Reed-
was with his
yeah.
father. So did he let the fat bitch live and just kill the fucking fake room?
You heard what the cop said though.
Yeah.
He was like, what you did to his father down in Cuba. Does he know about what?
They left it open.
And then he just changed the subject.
Again.
Your mama would have been like,
He said they left
Yeah,
it
no.
open.
I'll go with that.
It's writing that's gonna make them money. That's what they're about. They're not writing to try
But
to
see,
win an Oscar.
and this
They're
is the
writing to
thing.
make
This
money.
is my thing. We talked about is critically acclaimed. So listen,
It was.
shows like
Now
this.
it's time
Hold
to make
on.
us money.
You don't go from this to Empire.
You might
You don't
have-
go, and that's how come it's
What's
won't
Empire's
last. You
check
gonna
look
lose.
like?
You
yeah,
tell
you
me.
going from
Because
Empire,
you
but
know,
it's just,
this
it's
shit
showing
is
you a whole
this shit
different
is
level.
goofy.
You know they
nigga. It's
responded to
it's
the
getting
crowd.
goofy.
Because Franklin
Yeah,
put
hold
one
on.
in.
Hold
Responded.
on. Reed coming this bitch like fucking Terminator. He came here, he gave this nigga warning, and it's
That
all,
was stupid.
you took my job, motherfucker, and you got that big black burly bitch over there, that portly bitch. She over here, it's like, she didn't say nothing, she just walked around in that goofy ass fucking fat girl bikini, and then just turned back around. You know
I
what I'm
think I
saying?
was reading I first seen it. I
So
was like,
listen,
oh, man,
let me read on here with this. Listen. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. He came here with this goddamn Homer Simpson, this fucking disguise. You know what I'm saying? This nigga put on a wig like Roger on American Dad. You know, Roger put them wigs on. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Bad wig.
Terrible. And I'm like, nigga, you that high, you don't know. Nigga, that's Reed.
He was looking at it. He knew it was him.
He did, because he mentioned this shit.
He was like,
So anyway, Reed ended up killing this nigga. I can't remember his name. He got seduced by the fame and the money and shit. You know? That's very relatable. But nigga, you know the jig's up. Get the fuck
Yeah,
out
he
of
was
here.
greedy. And he was talking about snitching. I was like, damn, nigga.
And I
and they
just
explained Franklin Flying too because of that dude too.
did it.
Yeah, he was the one who was giving Flying last.
And that's okay, and that's my bad.
No, but Reed really pissed me off too because I'm like, nigga, you was just coked out,
Right. And
and now you got full recovery and you back to bullshit. Like,
And
stop.
It's been almost a year.
They
fellas.
had-
You don't even know if he got
Yeah,
full
yeah.
recovery.
Been almost. I would say 9 months.
why
9,
you
10
say
months.
that?
He recovered in the middle of this.
I think that's what they're gonna pick.
This why come on, I don't think it's been 9 months, or if it is 9 months to a year, it just don't seem right to me because Jerome and
Everybody stacked.
hold on, because Jerome was trying to get the fuck from under Frank.
And they
Everybody,
gone.
hold on. It don't take. If you got that animosity today by a year, it's gonna be unexploded.
But he told them we cool, and so he held them all.
Yeah.
Not for no fucking year. This
Might
was.
have been if
But they
all the
still
shit,
talking
but
about
they was
leaving
always-
Franklin now. They just
They ain't
said,
like gonna be sitting around.
they was
I'm saying,
always
I'm
worried
talking about
about
what he
the
said.
noise. They was
He's
worried
saying
about
a
the
year
noise.
later
Yeah.
that they still got this same grievance.
If
That
the
don't even make
noise
sense.
calmed down, there was no drama, then I could see it
Definitely
lasting
fine.
this long.
and Franklin got the paper.
And this, and hold on, and to my point, I'll let some shit out. Not intentionally, I forgot because I ain't got my notes. But my biggest issue is these first 2 episodes written by a white man and an Asian. And it shows.
Only you know.
It fucking, yeah, nigga, I said, who wrote this shit? 'Cause I thought Walter Mosley was writing the majority of shit, and it shows. This shows that they are not in touch. It's like they learned the 80s from Assad. You know what I'm saying? He telling them, he over there telling them, yeah, because, you know,
86.
because when Mr. Drummond was talking to Webster, you know what I'm saying? Shit like
I
that.
don't know what the fuck.
I know.
Y'all 70s, baby.
Yeah. Well, he sound like an insult. Get on my level, young blood. But no, I'm very disappointed. I hope they can make up for what was written on these first 2 shows. I don't have confidence because the third one was written by a strong black woman.
They just keep passing it off for the last season. Like, fuck it.
They haven't
Keep it
even.
organic.
Like,
Imagine your take on it.
Man,
Everybody imagines their take.
I like high quality writing.
I
The
bet
best part of the
they
show is
get
their
picked up
writing.
again.
this is one of them choose your
Undercast.
own ending books.
I mean, if you want to run fast, go to page 56. If you want to sit down and take a rest, go to page 44. You ain't know about that either, do you?
As cool as that show was doing, if this was the last season, that'd be the whole thing.
Like that.
Man, Jeremy, I can't keep telling
They'll
you.
be like, you know, last season Snowfall. Be sure, like when they did Sons of Anarchy and shit of that nature. They'll let you know that it's coming to an end. They're trying to get
I
you
thought I
to
heard
see
that it was the final season, but maybe I didn't.
Nah, that's not the final.
Even
They gotta fucking kill
this,
one of them.
this the thing too, though. This is the thing too. How long can you tell a crack dealing epic? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Because
if you
can't.
loosely base it on, oh boy, you can tell it all the way to the fucking Iran-Contra war
Ooh,
and Oliver North.
he in the Contra war. Well,
But I'm saying you can tell it to the point that they get caught,
but
nigga.
how long? But we already see they run out of ink. We see they just like, man, fuck it, just do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Mom, like my hand tied on this improv. It's like an improv.
Nah,
That's probably the end story when
No.
you go to the motherfucking feds and shit. And like the motherfucking white people was like,
I'll
sorry for you, buddy.
guarantee that's how it's going to end. I'm getting locked up. Jerome gonna get killed.
This is gonna have to jump.
Oh yeah. Jerome dead.
Leon.
Oh man, they gonna kill my nigga.
But I think what I see for this,
You know what, Leon might escape though.
what I see for this, if it's not the final season, is that they do some spin-off shit like Narcos, and they be like Chicago and New York during these same time periods. With,
You know these black people, right?
Huh?
These black people. That would mean spinning off to more black shows.
That's what he's talking. I mean, it's still
I'm
black
just saying it's
dope in Chicago. He just saying
They,
dope.
the
I'm
same,
just
why this
saying.
shit happening in
They ain't gonna
Franklin,
get niggas
we
no checks
like,
like that to be like, have some more black shows.
How about power?
they about to create the fucking Snowfall universe, nigga. Like, but that's all. That's the only place you can go with this shit. If this not the last season, bro.
With due respect, John Singleton killed this show.
Yeah.
Killed this show after this season. Ricky didn't die for this.
He
Shit.
didn't take that shot.
What else we got on deck?
You know, Kanye going through it.
Yeezy.
Pray
Yeezy.
for him.
Do y'all? I don't want to talk about Kanye after this week unless he do something extra. Kanye said he ejected a divorce.
He got some. That's it.
Why he's out with a Kim Kardashian look like.
It's one of them.
Go ahead, talk your shit, Kim.
Yeah, it's just one of the girls he's with. Kanye got a lot of girls. Kanye a free man, and his divorce can end quietly because he's got all the protections in place. But why let it go like that? You talk your piece, and that's what he's doing now. He's talking shit. Eventually, it's gonna switch to some type of future persona where he back to his old ways. Yeah, that was about to happen.
Kanye's
about to
very
do his
weird.
pimp shit.
He definitely, like
Single
he
dad.
just released the album.
Him and
Man,
Drake.
that nigga feelings hurt.
Him, Drake, me, we all seen
Hey.
it there, divorce. You know, we
He
just-
both getting some fuck challenge and shit. Damn. I feel you, bro.
yeah. I mean, Drake not divorced, but he watching Rihanna, you know, get pregnant about.
Damn.
So, I mean, we all coming together. It was about to be back.
Yeah,
Hot
man.
Boy Summer.
Ah!
Yeah, Hot Boy Summer. So,
That's fun.
I ain't about to turn up.
I don't know exactly what's going on, but his objection. I read the headline. That nigga said y'all can't prove I was making them Instagram posts.
That nigga petty, boy.
She's trying to speed up the divorce. And he's trying to say, I object to you speeding it up. Because she's trying to use his antics as a reason to go ahead and make me finalize the divorce. Let's not let this draw out.
Cause that bitch trying to be for the
Kanye
streets.
knows you're supposed to allow it to draw out.
Before he got
But
it.
I'm saying she want to be for the streets.
He trying to just make it hard for anybody else to want to be with her right now that's on that level that would be affected by that type of drama. Yeah, it's
Like they do.
certain people that, I mean, me, I would.
Any more care about yourself than Kanye. You don't want to be on this nigga and getting threatened. Who want to get threatened by Kanye? That's some embarrassing shit.
This is,
Kanye coming.
it put a lot of pressure. He's put a lot of pressure on Pete because he's stressing the situation.
Hold on. He ain't good. We call that nigga Pete Davis.
Pete
Davis
Davis
is
and
like
whatever.
Pete and shit like he our friend.
Yeah,
You go ahead.
putting
dog.
pressure. That's the
What's
point.
that?
And
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
if you really want this dude, then you're gonna make it work through all of this bullshit I'm putting you through. And he knows that's not Kim's style. Kim's not going for that. Kim gonna ride and have fun, and then after a while let it go. And during that downtime, he gonna try to swoop back in.
Wait a minute.
Watch this happen.
If you was
Be a Gemini, so I know some things about this.
he thinking like a bitch. That's how girls do. They argue relationship to fucking horoscopes and shit. Hell yeah. Cause you know how we be.
I'm just telling you, man.
This nigga said he a Gemini.
It's a full moon.
Hey, bet money on it. That's what we know. I'm trying to tell you, he's going here in about 6 months. There ain't gonna be no Pete Davidson no more. When the divorce is truly final, that dude's gonna be gone. It's gonna be Kim back to her old ways. Kanye ain't gonna get 1 or 2. Then he gonna move on with his life.
Unless Pete Davidson stay on the side.
He not. He not.
Or if you was dating Kim Kardashian, you yourself, and Kanye was out here slandering you and shit, the little teacher ass, fake ass, you be a teacher.
I'm making porn videos.
Excuse
me. Well, I can't, man. Delete that. I'm making videos. Like,
Talk your shit, King.
Hey, look.
You know, I'll show you. I'll show you.
I mean, what you gonna say? Like, I don't know. I mean, anybody else? But I mean, what do you?
Kanye gonna be in below the belt. Jeremy, how would you react?
I take Kim to the motherfucker. I take that bitch somewhere.
This nigga romantic.
You always taking?
Yes.
Girl,
This
I'm gonna show the
nigga-
bitch something she ain't never seen
What
before.
you think you gonna show her she ain't never seen?
Poverty, nigga. You think she seen that before,
Yeah,
nigga?
yeah.
Well,
She
you
done-
you
she
you
done-
nigga, you Kanye.
She done sucked some dicks and some derelicts, some fucking nothing.
No, that bitch been paid.
I guarantee you the bitch just hopped in the
They
car
tryna
with some
be
niggas that went to the hood.
Ooh,
That's it. He like, see, you see I'm living. You see I'm living. Save me, bitch.
The fuck? We just gonna be over here like shit, nigga laughing at motherfucking head.
Oh, shit.
Can't show her shit except for like, yo,
Don't
unprotected
say
penis
it.
and nothing her, bro.
You
That's
don't
it.
wanna-
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, bitch, finna get this wing and fries and shit.
Oh shit! But like, that's what you do. That's your.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's-
fuck about
That's your plan. Take her to the hood.
That's what I'm gonna do, yeah.
What
What would you do? The tourist? What will the tourist do?
If what? Now, cause you down. If what?
Same question, nigga.
What did I ask you?
Nigga, same question.
What did I ask you?
Nigga, the
What
question
you
I
gonna
answered.
show? What you gonna show Kim Kardashian?
I ain't asked that shit. I said Kanye was harassing.
You said, what you gonna do? I said, I'm gonna.
You said that's your response. You gonna take her to the hood. You
Hey, cause it's
Cause
like,
Kanye ain't messing with you, so you gonna take her to the hood.
no,
That'll
nigga,
show
it's
him.
like, no, it's like, damn, I'm motherfucking yay. I got $1 billion. And this broke ass nigga that took my bitch to the motherfucking hood.
Good time. You want to try to have no spotlight with the
I'll
spotlight
tell
on.
her, hey,
He about to kick
Hold on.
Kardashian.
I'll tell her, get that nigga on the phone. I say, hey, it's uveitis. Quit telling people my eye fucked up, you faggot. Kanye going for what he think your weakness is.
That's fucking funny. Now that is
That's what I'm
funny.
telling. Hey, I'm telling God, I'm a man. So we ain't gonna play these fucking Instagram games, because I'm of the ilk of nigga, we gonna fight you, gonna shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So, but for me, one, just to put everything out there, I wouldn't be in that situation.
Yeah.
Like, why you threatening my me, nigga? I ain't got no money like
I'm
that.
like,
You
man,
ain't supposed to be messing
Shit,
with
this wouldn't be
nobody's
going down over no regular ass nigga.
I told you, man, look, before I even met her, I was getting up every day going to work. You know what I'm saying? So, you help me. Mr.
Man,
West.
can you imagine?
Nah, he probably would be
Like-
mad if it was a regular nigga. He'd be like, you picked this nigga over me? Like,
I'll be so bad if he referred to me as this nigga.
What's
Like,
up?
like
you gonna
this?
Taylor Swift your ass,
Right.
nigga, you know, every time you get.
Real shit though, man.
Oh, shit.
Salute to the young kid Skete. Cause he done took down like a nice little platter.
You
I saw some
weird.
shit.
Yeah,
You weird as fuck.
No,
man.
nigga, that's
You
from
weird.
one player to the
You
other one.
weird.
Nigga, you over here
You
always
say-
talking about
weird
Hall and all this
man.
shit,
You
making
You
all
weird.
these gay jokes. I'm
You
saluting
weird.
another
Who you take
player.
down?
He weird. He weird, man.
He saw this on Instagram. I seen the same post. Who he
Did
take
he?
down?
Did
I
he?
seen it. I know what you're talking about. He about to say some certain names. Who he take down?
I don't know, nigga, all them, what, maybe Ariana Grande or
He
some
be
shit.
talking, man.
He took down,
He be standing in the weird man. He be at the school dance watching the cool kids dance and shit. They be at home in the mirror and shit. Go ahead, Jeremy.
He said he got out of here.
No, nigga, you
No,
going.
I'm about
It's
to
talking
put
about I know you
shit up,
want
nigga.
cool as a
I'm
child.
about to put shit up, nigga.
Because you
No,
don't
it's
run out
on
of
IG.
cool.
It's on IG. They
Because you don't run out of cool, Jeremy. If you cool, you can always be cool.
Yeah, but that's not cool to say. It just
Yeah,
said
no,
that
it ain't.
he took down some of
Niggas ain't never been no
some
players, man.
celebrity
So
chicks.
you
So
don't
they're
understand.
trying
You don't
to
understand.
say
Oh,
Oh shit! Shout out to Will Chamberlain, nigga.
Hell yeah, nigga. Shout out to Whipper Still, nigga.
Is that what we
Fuck out
doing?
here, motherfucker.
I'm just saying, that's
Shit.
just what we doing.
Yeah.
What else
you
we
can't
got, man?
repeat that stuff.
Yeah, he can't repeat that stuff, man.
That shit.
At least I know that.
Niggas ain't never been no
The way
players,
it's
man.
going,
Y'all
hold
ain't
on,
from
hold on.
Chicago, man. Y'all ain't never been no motherfucking players.
Jason from Chicago, he ain't named you.
Man, Jason from New Chicago, probably.
Now he want to take you down because he lying.
All
It's
I
not
know is-
happy. That's to shake your hand and kick you in the stomach.
Hell, all I know
see
is, all I know is,
So somebody
Players,
got arrested
players.
in Detroit.
Hold on real quick. Jeremy, you ain't no player. You ain't no player. You gonna stop that shit right there. You ain't no player. Go ahead, what'd you say? I'm tired of
you
that.
take a real player. Hit my motherfucking sound
This
effect.
nigga crazy. You goddamn right.
You just the nigga that you got the gift of gab, Jeremy.
That nigga be out there
Sound
trying to sell
wolf
cars and shit. Everybody he fuck with gotta go behind the fence and get their car. He be telling his buddies to come up
He want a deal or not?
with them 230 credit scores. What happened in Chicago? I mean, my bad, Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit.
TikTok.
TikTok. I'm a fan of TikTok. And for anybody say that, y'all just don't know what y'all missing. TikTok, it lets you know how funny niggas are across the world. The only thing I hate is that majority of people are robots. Everybody think the same. They do the same. Especially the girls, man. They have the same fucking mannerism, the way they flick their weave, the way it's weird. I would hate to be out here searching for a bitch today. It's a cookie cup model of these bitches, but keep bringing up that article. Say some TikTok
Yeah, little buddy was out here
influencer.
robbing and shit.
22-year-old Sheldon Terrell Hanna was arrested after federal agents investigated a crime spree in Detroit and linked him to the crimes via his popular TikTok page and the shoes he wore in his videos. TikTok has a hold on. Oh wait, no, we don't need to see that.
Oh,
But yeah, the TikTok star, definitely got arrested after the federal agents linked his shoes to a string of robberies in Detroit. Is what happened.
Federal agents mad because I'm flagrant.
And
Shot my phone and my cell in the basement.
investigators started surveilling Terrell Hanna on February 9th outside his home. And in the ensuing days, including a February visit to a Pet Supplies Plus.
Petco, where the pets go?
Yeah, basically, they checked police databases, found a phone number for him, which led investigators to obtain a search warrant for his data. They searched his crib, found a gun. That's unnecessary information. He admitted to committing all 4 of the above described robberies.
Pay attention to the show.
Acknowledged using the black bag. Oh, I guess that is relevant. Then
Middle school, like a
they basically found everything this nigga was wearing: the black backpack, the fucking with the floral pattern. This nigga,
And he wore some skull type clothes and shit.
yeah, some dumbass distinct clothes.
Yeah.
And then she got caught because of the shoes. The shoes sealed the deal because he's only dumb enough to match that with floral pattern. Like,
No, he's not the only one.
that's what I'm like.
You know, that could have been Jeremy out there. They say what kind of shoes he had.
Nike. They give him Nike press again.
I know
said
that's
Nike
what Air
sneakers.
Max and black Air Max.
Nike sneakers
Air
with
Force
red
Ones, I mean.
accents. They didn't show it.
Nike sneakers with red accents. What are that red accents?
Yeah.
Like Nike, red Nike.
Buy some Jordans, nigga. You know how these niggas is.
I used to come in crying into New
Your
York.
TikTok.
I don't know why he just didn't put on some.
Oh, wait, it's in the video.
They got to come in the crowd. These niggas be dancing like a motherfucker on
That's what I'm
TikTok.
like. These niggas. Weird.
This is aside from him. They said they had a search warrant for his data.
Skeleton bodysuit.
Y'all hear me? You said what? They said they had a search warrant for his data. Can y'all imagine that though?
That's crazy.
That
That
shit
means
is-
everything.
Like,
Not your phone radio.
was he recording the crimes as he was committing them?
We
Like,
talk-
what are they searching for?
If we talking about data, nigga, we talking about
If
like
he's stupid
your
enough to wear
text
red shoes,
messages.
he might have been recording that shit.
emails.
Like his private snap and shit or something.
Definitely that. That's a given. Social media is a given.
And I wonder, like, what exactly was he
DM.
robbing for the feds to be involved? Because this is a lot of shit you can be doing for the feds to be involved. So I wonder exactly what he was taking and like what we not getting from that report. We definitely keep our ear to the streets. Keep Ukraine in your prayers. What we wrap it up with? What's final? Jeremy, you wanna bring up your homeboy? Got bullied by a white man. Hey man, I gotta give me some white people on this show. Some people who fucking give a shit. Playing cyber chess. This nigga up here rolling around a goddamn blunt. Where in the fuck am I at, man? I feel like I'm on that call.
Hey, you gotta tell this nigga,
hey man, he kicked his hat
like
with
betting
on games and shit.
Look, that's money oriented.
Right.
That's habit, nigga. Them habits.
That's what I'm saying. That's hard.
Hey, period. You get ready for your game.
No, nigga, what you doing?
That's the classroom doing full out sprint.
Nigga, I just read. You see what I'm saying? You act like, nigga, this class. Just read,
Hold
nigga.
on real quick, though, because I want y'all to take note of this moment. Because I'm definitely going to make a short clip of this shit and play this shit back to let you niggas know how unprofessional this bullshit was. And listen, anytime you call me one of them stories about how them white folks mistreating you at work again, I'm bringing this shit up right here. Because I know you don't do this shit at work. I know you don't sit on that fucking job rolling blunts. So show me the same courtesy. You talking about when we before the show, you talking about, hold on, let me get my shit off. You was telling Jason they need to white people with the comedy show because they ain't going to be looking for deals. You don't respect your fucking self because you don't respect me. When you do that shit around white folks, then I know something different.
Yes, I do this shit
work.
around
You
white
a motherfucking lie. When Jeremy be talking his high pitched voice, he enunciate. He don't use conjunctions. He never say can't. He say cannot. You know what I'm saying? He be on this shit, man. I mean, that's
nigga, when you talk to me at work, I be with my apprentice, nigga. The fuck?
Let me tell my story.
Let me lie.
So look. Fuck that story and fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
That's
step
bad
that up.
representation.
Fuck that shit. This shit's embarrassing.
Be professional.
You'll never get a howl again. This is you from now on. You goofy ass motherfucking Jolly Rancher. Hey, another fantastic show. Anything you want to say in closing aside?
Hey man,
Did you win? Did you at least win? Cause you saw his fucking check.
Oh yeah, I won.
Good.
Look, man, I don't play no games, man. All I'm doing is winning. I feel like I'm on DJ Khaled time. All I do is win. Last 2 years been great.
Living your best life.
Hey man, I can't lie, but I'm living it for myself and for those who ain't here no more. So that's really what it's about.
Amen.
You feel the energy every morning. You get up early. You put in the work because at the end of the day, if you weren't alive, you couldn't work. I mean, ain't nothing else to say. That's facts, right?
Nigga, I wish you could have dropped that fucking mic. I wish I had the smoke with them. I was expecting you to drop that fucking mic.
Brought to you by our side. At the end of the day, nigga. Shit, nah, I feel you.
Look, man, I can't wait to get that fucking picture. Jeremy, listen. I don't know how many times I gotta say this.
You don't know how
Hold on. This is the last time I'm gonna say this, Jeremy. Before I let you get your shit off. You ugly as fuck. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Goddamn, I'm gonna let
Good.
the fight call me ugly.
What you got? What's your closing?
Food.
Look,
I
man.
mean, at least it's funny, because if it wasn't funny, it'd be kind of hard to say to you. So at least it's funny.
Need this shit, mamas.
Where you find that color t-shirt at?
Nigga,
Motherfucking players, though,
Okay,
nigga.
okay.
Polo.
Look, let me sit down and shut the fuck up.
Off the tag.
Go ahead on everything.
Player, nigga. But, shouts out to, shit.
You ain't got nothing to say, just say
Shout out to Jason, man. I ain't really got nothing to say. I'm just like, man, I'm just moving.
I'm glad you didn't pick me, Jason.
Right.
I appreciate
Hey, you know
it,
what? Shouts out to Aside too,
I
man.
don't do that.
Because look,
Don't do that.
Aside can get us paid.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, man.
Man, Aside's a funny guy, man. And
I can't talking shit and swallow and spit.
you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna talk my shit and swallow spit.
This nigga got a button, man. He a button. He a speaking say, nigga.
That's right, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, shouts out to my fellow Chicagoan. That nigga from the city. He ain't from Schaumburg or Bolingbrook. No, my nigga from the city. My nigga from the, what, like Southside. Southside.
Yeah. Why you say this for show and then Southside, right?
This nigga really trying to hold that mic in the blunt at the same time. He's terrified.
Homewood, Tinley Park. You know how to do.
Hey, that's right, my nigga. That's,
Southside, boy.
GD.
740.
Hey, first of all, hold on. No,
156.
I'm neutron. I don't want to be voting that Larry Hoover shit that got y'all fucked up. I'm scared. But you already know, man. All bullshit aside, though, somebody really got something to say.
Bring your ass to the motherfucking White Rabbit tomorrow if you got a proof of vaccination or been vaccinated. Had a test in the last 3 days. So bring your fake cards up to the White Rabbit and come see your boy. So we could, cause they gonna drop all this shit in like a week anyway. So just bring your ass up there with something that look like a card and come see me at the White Rabbit. Can't guarantee the other acts. Well, no, Dyke Michaels is the headliner. He's very funny.
Who?
That's his real name, nigga. So you gotta come see it to believe it.
Can you say his
He
name
is
again?
not. He is a heterosexual black man that is mixed, black and white.
What's his first name again?
One drop rule. Dyke.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Dyke. But
Shout
y'all
out
come
to
through
Dyke.
that. And then, like I said, April 30th, niggas, y'all get ready.
Turn the
Coming the
fuck
fucking Jokers for my show, nigga. Coming through. What's going down?
So you think like
Guarantee our acts.
I'm wearing me a fur coat.
Nigga, I wouldn't mind, nigga.
I'm getting saucy.
They
getting saucy.
definitely gonna go in on the coat, but it's all right. I welcome it.
Oh, we gonna turn the fuck up. Man, the man gonna be blessed with the motherfuckers in there.
But yeah, I need the whole team in the building.
Yeah, so
We need to be firing on all cylinders.
Jeremy.
And follow me on all social media. Follow at Go Jason out on all social media and YouTube as well.
Put anything good.
No, we about to put something up though.
Yeah. Again, shout out to everybody here. Shout out to Saad. Shout out to Jerry. The Wolf on Concrete. Shout out to Jason. My favorite comedian. Definitely looking forward to the April 30th show. It's gonna be something fantastic. We're gonna pack that motherfucker out. Yeah, shout out to Juvie. He out in Vegas doing this thing.
Julie, the champ.
What I was about to say? Again, thank everybody for rocking with us. Best podcast you never heard of, the Conceited Nobody. We'll catch y'all next week, same time. And shout out to Corey. I'll leave Corey out. Shout out to Corey, man.
What up, Corey?
Hell yes.
Fly something.
He had his daughter's basketball game.
There we
So
go.
they had two
Fresh
of
as
them.
hell that children's game.
Everything. Catch y'all next week.